Hello folks, welcome along to A Taste of Country with Lucia Butler. I've got a very special guest here, Liam Mannering. Liam, welcome along.
Hello Lucia, it's very nice to be here with you tonight.
Well, it is great to have your company, Liam. Do you know, Liam, I play your music on Irish Country Music Radio on my shows, and I have never met you, and it's an absolute privilege to meet you tonight.
The same here, because I listen to you all the time. You're a credit to your business. You do a great job, I must say, and if there's more people like you, the country music will go a long, long way, Lucia.
Thank you very much, Liam. Keep it country. Now, Liam, can you tell the listeners where you're from in Ireland?
I'm from a small town, Dunboyne, County Meath. It wouldn't be too far from Blanchardstown, so that'll be in Ireland. And I'm singing since I was about 10 years of age. I learnt guitar when I was 12 years of age.
That's only a few years ago, Liam.
A few years ago. Good woman yourself. And when the boys were out playing football, I was strumming and learning chords, and that's why I'm at it today. I kept at it, and I played with my father in a band when I was about 13, 14 years of age. We had a 3-piece band. He was playing drums, I was on guitar, and we had a fella on a fiddle. He was with us for about 6 months, and then we went to a 2-piece.
What was the name of your band back then, Liam?
It was called the Starlights at the time.
Nice name, isn't it?
Very nice. It was going actually well. It was great because I kind of had him, and he gave me his advice. And actually tonight I'm here in Conway's Tree, and it's a pleasure to be here, do you know. And I do
Seamus Moore's pub, of course.
Moore. That's right, yeah. Fantastic man. I met him there tonight. He's fantastic. Made me very, very, very welcome here, I must say. Gentleman. And I sing a few of my dad's songs here. I'll do a few tonight, and please God, we'll try and get Seamus up for a song if he's around or whatever, you know. Looking forward to tonight, really am.
He liked that. Did you say your dad's song? Was your dad a singer or a songwriter?
Well, he wouldn't write songs now, but he played drums, he played accordion, and he played mouth organ and sang. Not all at the same time, but good character. He was a bit like the man here himself, Seamus. That kind of music, you know. He done the joke kind of stuff, and I sang a few of his stuff and a bit of Irish country, and we mixed it very well. It was good crack, you know. In just local pubs around my own area. I wouldn't have went very far, but I enjoyed it with him. Great character, you know. And
tell me, Liam, do you write any songs yourself?
No, I wouldn't be as talented as you now. I've heard a few of your numbers are very, 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 very good. I must say, you either have it or you don't have it, I think, Lucia. You know, you try it, but if it doesn't sound right, I think it's, you know yourself, you're a long time writing songs, you know. But I play guitar and sing, and that's my limit. I wouldn't be experienced as you, you know.
You're a very good singer. Okay, if you're not a songwriter, you're a great singer, Liam. It's a credit to you. Well done.
We goodbye.
And also, so on the band, how many have you got on the band now?
It's just myself and I have a girl with me at the moment. Maria is her name, playing accordion, and I play acoustic, and we have just a machine there with great music coming out of it, and we're very busy. It's great. We're here for over the weekend till tomorrow, and we go back Sunday, and I'm looking forward to tonight. Really, I'm looking forward, because you see it on the internet and everything about Conway's Tree and all the big bands playing it, and you don't get many chances to play in these places, you know, so it's a pleasure to be here tonight. It really is. I'm
sure you'll be looking at my page now and again to see who Lucia is taking the photographs of tonight in Conway's Tree.
Most nights now I look at your photographs. Who wouldn't look at your photograph? Come on. And I have to give you fair dues to you. You look after all in the business. Anyone that's here, and even when you travel over to Ireland, because you're a Wexford woman, I believe.
Yes, indeed, up Wexford.
And when you go over there, you look after a lot of people there. I've heard a lot of good things about you, that you're really looking after the country music.
Thank you.
Like Lisa Stanley's the very same. She's an Irish woman, and
Lisa's
fair dues to you. So only for you is really putting the work in, and it's working, because it's really getting. There's more people going into it now, young people, as you know yourself. There's a lot of people going into it.
There is a lot of young up-and-coming artists, Liam. But to be honest, like yourself, a lot of people may not know you in the UK. This is your first trip to the UK. And please God, you know, it'll be a very productive one for you, because you're a great singer. And, of course, they will know you after tonight.
Well, please God, we were in Tiverton, I think that's the name of it, I'm not sure, last night, and we had a great night. Great people. They got up and they danced, and we had a crack, and even at the end they had them got their hands going, and it's all about that, you know. The Irish clubs over here are fantastic, really, really, really good. And when I got home, like, I know you're back to Ireland and stuff, but you can't beat the crack when you come over here, because it's like being in Ireland. Even tonight when I walked in, and I see all the pictures of all the singers on the wall, and it's fantastic. It's really
Seamus is really renowned for that. Really every artist come in here and they say the very same thing. It's very homely, and all the posters are up on the walls. A credit to Seamus Moore now, in all fairness.
He's fantastic. Like, I never met the man before now, and I believe he's coming over for a tour in a week or so, and I'm going to see can I go and see him now, because I think he's a month ahead of him every night.
He's a tough yoke, isn't he?
Oh, he's a tough yoke. He really is. I have to give it. Yes, definitely he is.
But a great man indeed. So Liam, let me put it to you now. So I have just you've just sent me a single there. A couple of, how long ago is it now?
That'd be 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think I sent it to you. But I actually made an album.
Which is the name of the single?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and I met it with Jonathan Owens of Granard. He's fantastic, as you know. Everyone knows him over in Ireland, and he does great work with bands. He plays with bands, and he produces, and he does records and videos, and he plays on the likes. He was Jimmy Buckley there for years, and but I made a 10-track CD with him at the moment, and he's actually mastering it.
Very good.
Last week, actually, because I contacted him, I thought I'd have a few to have here for this week, but it didn't work out. But please God, he says Tuesday or Wednesday he'll have it for me, so I'm looking forward to getting that out.
That's absolutely brilliant, and you make sure and send it on to me. Can I have the first airplay for ICMR?
It's actually called Walk in the Irish Rain is the name of the album, and you will have the very first one, I promise you.
Thank you, Liam. That's a great privilege to have that for Irish Country Music Radio. And when that is out, then I presume you'll be taking off lots more songs. If I write a song, maybe send it on your way.
Definitely, Jesus, I will. If I had got one before now, I would have put it on the album, no problem, because I listen to you. You have 2 or 3 at the moment on Facebook I do look at, and you have the DVDs made fantastic.
Steve Blur is very good. I'd recommend him.
Very, very good. I actually done a DVD myself. Right. A guy in Navan done it for me. Shay is his name, and we done it last Monday just gone.
Which song would that be for, Liam?
It's called Walk in the Irish Rain, and it was done in a place called Johnny Fox's Pub up in. And I'd say it's kind of, we have it. It's a quick step song, but there's a lot of characters in it.
That's in Dublin, isn't it? The highest pub in Ireland, I believe. Johnny Fox's.
Johnny Fox's, yeah, it's the very highest. But it kind of has all the old time cutlery and the old
beautiful
bicycles and cars, and so the song kind of suits him. When you hear it, you'll see it. But hopefully, I'll have it now. He's working on it. I only done it last week, Okay,
so can we expect to see that on one of those fabulous shows? You've got 3 lovely shows go out there, the country shows. Hot Country, you would have one of them, and the Phil Mack Country Show and Paul Claffey's show there.
I will. I'll hopefully have that next Friday coming, because I was speaking to him there before I came here, and when I get that, I'm going to see can I put them on the 3 of them if
Brilliant.
I can, because only for them, sure, you wouldn't be shown. Where else would you?
Absolutely.
So I'm looking forward to getting that out too.
They're all on Sky TV there for lots of people to view across Europe, and
that's right. Yeah, channel 191 I think now, isn't it?
Yeah, it has actually changed, Liam. So there's a new DVD coming, a new album. Wow, you're busy.
I'm very, very busy. You have a couple of yourself, haven't you?
I have.
I can't leave you out either. You have to.
Liam, we're interviewing you.
I think it was 2 weeks ago, and I seen you on it too, and I must say, fantastic. I was absolutely fantastic. It really was. It really was. Credit you where it has to give. Not it.
Thank you.
I have to give it to you.
Absolutely. So, were you? Correct me if I'm wrong. Were you on a program there, a talent show, before there a couple of years ago, or?
About, I'd say it was about 8 years ago. I was.
Oh God!
A man from Cork, you know him well. Hugh O'Brien.
Hugh O'Brien. Okay.
And he had a Hot Country program on at the moment. As you know, he does the Hot Country, but he had a talent competition about 8 years ago, and I got 4th in it. Not too bad, but he showed the video there when he started off first, I heard. So a lot of people said it to me, so it's just that I came to the idea, it's such a good song, I recorded it, and I said I'd have a go, why not put it on, because I never had a video.
Good man.
And if you start with one, you'll have another one, and please God, I'll have one with you, maybe you'll send me a song. And
I'd love that. That would be a absolute privilege, Liam, if you record one of my songs. Definitely would love it. And can you tell me, while you were growing up, Liam, who would have been your inspiration in life, singing wise?
I'd say when my dad had old records. Remember the old records years ago, the old record player?
Am I that old to remember them?
And he would have had the likes of, they're going back now, T.R. Dallas when he had the big band on the road, and he would have had the likes of 21 Acres of Land and that kind of stuff, and then Big Tom, so you couldn't leave him out. It was them.
That was the name I was just going to ask you about. Big Tom. We had him over here. He closed the Galtymore, actually.
That's right.
It was one hell of a good spot. Were you ever in Cricklewood?
I never got over to that. No, I can't say I did. No.
Well, we've never got over it closing, so there you go.
Do you think it'll reopen again?
No, it's gone. It's knocked.
It's gone. It's gone. Oh my God.
It's gone.
It's a shame, because that was Ireland's or England over here, the Irish, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like our little Ireland.
That's
really
right.
there,
I actually seen a clip of him on Hot Country there, just gone, and he done with the band and everything, Henry McMahon, and it was actually done in Cricklewood.
And Seamus Moore downstairs would have the video of the last night, and I think I was on it somewhere.
Very good.
Yeah, it's nice. It's kind of nice, but it's a great social spot. We used to meet there, and there was hundreds and hundreds of people in it. It's a sad occasion, but there you go. That's life. But the country music is still kept alive. That's what's most importantly.
That's very, very, very true. Yeah, but even over in Ireland now, it's still, you see up and coming Lisa McHugh, and you have loads of more there. That's
and Lisa Stanley, lovely girl as well.
And you have Jerry Guthrie started there a year ago, and you have, let me see, that the likes of Mazzell and all is there a long, long time. They're doing a great job. They're keeping it all going.
And John McNichol, a great friend of mine.
Loads of them. But please God, there's more young, because you have to keep it going. You need younger people. Speaking to you earlier there, you were mentioning a guy who's supposed to be very, very good. Lawler, was this?
Oh yeah, Brian Lawler. He's up and coming. Brian is from Arklow. Would have been in Nashville. So
very good.
There you go.
So
but any of those American singers would have inspired you in anything? George Strait or?
Yes. I'd be into all that kind of stuff. American country, I love it. George Strait. She couldn't. Merle Haggard even. You know.
What about George Jones?
Love him.
Yeah.
Absolutely love him. Yeah.
Do I joke him and all that?
Love it. That kind of stuff. I'd be into that, but mostly the Irish market, because I think the Irish, the Big Toms and the Declan Erneys and like Declan gets a song and he does it his way. He doesn't do it anyone else's way. He's his own. There's Big Tom, and he had his own beat, his own sound, everything his own way. And you go back to even the pop band, pop music when it was out there. The late Joe Dolan and.
Oh yeah.
How do you replace the kind of them? It's very, very hard,
Yeah.
Very, very hard to replace the likes of them. But please God, country will keep alive, keep the young people coming into it and keep it going, because if you haven't got it, what else? You know what I mean? Discos is gone, pop is gone. You see that yourself,
Yeah,
even the bars, they're gone very. The dancing as a scene is really the only thing that's really, really going. You know.
Remember the old days, Liam, where you would go to somebody's house and you'd have the fire lighting, and you would sit around the fire and. Sorry, we just have someone entering. Sit around the fire, and maybe some people would play the instruments, and there'd be some singing going on, and the fire would be lighting there, and all of those things. People used to be socialising, and they were great old days. Yeah, Liam is just about to go on stage now, so they're calling him here. But those were the days, and the old music in the fire.
Fantastic. They were really, really, really good times. When you think of it, you go home and even after a pub, or you go back for a session and you have a bit of crack. You know what I mean? You'd get people and they'd be taking out fiddles and guitars and whistles, and they were the really good times. Yes.
Do them days still go on, Liam?
Well, I remember
Not
years.
so much.
Well, when I was with my dad, maybe go back a few years ago there when he was playing and that kind of thing. It still went on that time. Really, go back about 10-15 years ago. Whether it's still now, I don't know. After the gig, we kind of pack up and we're finished, and that's kind of it. And they were great times. You'd have a bit of crack and sing the old time songs, and
absolutely
great atmosphere. But
the music is great for the body and soul and emotions and everything, isn't it? It's a great thing to have, and
especially country music.
Absolutely.
There's nothing. It means something if you get a proper song. It means something, and good words and lyrics. Can't get any better than that, really.
Liam, I guess I know you're really busy. You got to go on stage, but is there anyone you'd like to say hello to or anything before we just wrap up the interview?
Well, it's a pleasure to meet yourself.
Thank you very much.
And you do a great job on your radio station, and I'd like to thank yourself, Pat Garrett, KCFM, is it?
No, it's Irish Country Music.
Irish Country Music.
So many radio stations, I suppose.
And I must say, you do a fantastic job. Really, really do. I do look on Facebook and look on the radio station, and to hear you all the time on it, promoting bands, looking after bands. If there wasn't the likes of you around, who else is going to do it? Do you know?
Well, we've listeners all over the world, Liam, and so they will hear all this now again tomorrow, because I did say I was going to see you during the week, and now that I've met you, it's an absolute pleasure. And I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you continued success, and I'm really looking forward to getting first airplay of your album. Looking forward to it, because you're a gentleman. I've met you now, as they say in the flesh, a gentleman, and I wish you lots of success and continued success.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you myself, and all I can say is you'll have the CD very, very soon. You'll be the first one when they get it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Liam. And yes, and that was Liam Mannering, all the way from County Meath, Athboy in County Meath, Ireland. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that interview. Thank you very much. That's Lucia Butler doing A Taste of Country. Hope you enjoyed the interview with Liam Mannering. God bless. Thank you.